Saudi's economy forecast to grow 8.3% this year, and Germany is on the cusp of a recession. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Saudi Arabia's economy is set to grow at 8.3% this year on the back of higher oil production and a positive trend in the non-oil sector rebounding from the pandemic woes. That's according to Egypt-based investment bank Beltone Financial, which revised up its earlier estimate of 4.9% growth. Official Saudi data shows Q1 2022 already saw 9.9% growth. Beltone says the $5.32 billion stimulus package, return of international pilgrimage, and higher employment among Saudis is driving private spending growth. Saudi's non-oil exports saw a 26.7% rise in May to $7.4 billion compared to the $5.9 billion in the same month last year. Official data shows the surge was due to a rise in chemical and allied industries exports. The share of oil exports during the month rose by 105.5%. The share of oil exports in total exports increased to 80.6% in May from 72% in the same month last year. The business climate in Germany worsened significantly in July as the energy crisis pushes Europe's largest economy closer to a recession this year. The IFO Institute's monthly confidence barometer, based on a survey of 9,000 companies, fell to 88.6 points in July from 92.2 points last month. It's its lowest level since June 2020, near the start of the coronavirus pandemic. The pessimistic figures suggest that Germany is on the cusp of a recession. Meanwhile, Lufthansa is braced for further travel upheaval as its ground crew will strike on Wednesday in a row over higher wages. The stoppage from Wednesday until Thursday will cause major flight cancellations and delays. The walkout at Germany's national carrier adds to a troubled summer season at airports across Europe. Lufthansa has already scrapped around 6,000 flights this summer to cope with the chaos from boosted tourism demand but chronic staff shortages. French satellite operator Eutelsat is in talks with British counterpart OneWeb for a tie-up to create a global champion in broadband internet. Officials say it will rival American operators like Elon Musk's Starlink. Satellite broadband promises to bring coverage to the most remote areas of the planet and supply connectivity on airplanes and to products like connected cars. Starlink heads the market with more than 2,000 tiny satellites in lower Earth orbit just a few hundred kilometers above the planet. HarleyDavidson's two-week production shutdown beginning May 19th has increased the likelihood that it will revise its full-year outlook. The production halt set back the schedule for it to restock dealer inventories. Refinitiv data forecasts the company will report a drop in profit on lower revenue from motorcycle sales when it delivers results on July 28th. Harley is expected to post a decrease in Q2 profit to $164.35 million, down from $180.54 million a year ago. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. No major gains or losses today, as our biggest loser is Mukesh Ambani, down $2.9 billion with net wealth of $87.8 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Chinese battery mogul Robin Zhang, down $866 million with net wealth of $44.3 billion. And our third place loser is Chinese aquafeed and new energy billionaire Liu Hanyuan, down $614 million with net wealth of $15 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. And staying with China, its battered property stocks rallied today after the government pledged to support developers and hinted at possible state funding at a cabinet meeting. The comments pushed the Hang Seng Mainland Properties Index, which tracks major Chinese developers listed in Hong Kong, up more than 3% today. Debt-laden developers have come under increasing pressure after the government squeezed funding sources and demand cooled. Some frustrated homebuyers have also stopped making mortgage payments on units in unfinished projects. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.